Hi guys, how are you all? I hope you're having a good start to your week. My day wasn't too great, but I want to get this bike ride launched today, this 1st of July 2019, which will give us plenty of time in the lead up to the ride that will be held in April next year. So why I'm doing this is I did the ride myself this year in April, and I was just recovering from 2 leg breaks. I broke my leg in October last year, and I re-broke it at the end of November. So I was pretty much out of action for 15 weeks. Put on quite a lot of weight. My mindset wasn't the best with the expansion of the business kind of going and managing quite a lot of things from home. And I went and did this 500 kilometer in 5-day challenge through this business program that I've been involved with for 2 years, which is Business Blueprint. They hold the ride for Hands Across the Water, which is the organisation. So I did the ride, probably the toughest thing I've ever done in my life and the most rewarding thing I've ever done. I nearly got struck out second day because I barely trained for it with heat stroke, and I managed to power through and did every single kilometre in like 45 plus heat. On the last day, we rode into one of the orphanages, which will be the same structure for next year. And it was just truly liberating. There's all these little kids waiting for you with your sign, and they put together a ceremony. And at that point, I had the vision, I suppose, to put together my own team. I know us Irish lads and Australian, it's going to be called Team Austral Ireland. But I know in the construction industry, we have a lot of resources. The likes of you guys have a lot of staff, and I just think we can pool them all together to collectively raise $100,000 as a team. So it's mostly going to be construction companies, but it won't as well. There's a few other of you guys in different industries, but the idea is that we bring 7 businesses together to all raise $15,000 per business. The structure is it will be a 5k buy-in from your company, and then you appoint 2 riders to fundraise $5,000 each. Now the riders will have to pay $2,650, which is the rider's fee. That basically covers the tour company, let's say, to give you the bike, medical support vehicles, water, food through the ride. You plan the routes, hotels for the 5 nights. So you're basically looked after. You don't have to worry about it the day you start the ride until the day you finish. The only thing you have to worry is the flights there, and if you want a day or 2 beforehand and a day or 2 after in Thailand. It starts from Bangkok or a little bit outside, and we go 500 kilometers north. On the last day, we'll cycle into an orphanage. So 7 businesses, 15 grand each. I'm on the same playing field. There's no agenda here for Caribbean Rio. I don't want my branding everywhere. My logo will be the same size as your guys. There's no agenda here. I just want to do more, and I think it would be awesome to bring the best of us together, like 7, 8, 9, 10 of the biggest kind of construction companies ran mostly by Irish guys. It'll be fantastic for us all to kind of team together and do this. I started to try and structure some press releases back home with a few journalists and whatnot, trying to get free exposure in the Echo, some other Irish events, hopefully try and speak at some Irish events to raise awareness for this. What I'm trying to say is it's who's not going to be on it rather than who is on it. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. I think it's a very easy target. There's a strategy, I'm sure you all know, called the Power of Small strategy. So I'm breaking it into 7 businesses that, and in that business there'll be 3 elements. There'll be the 5k buy-in from the business, which includes a professional video that will be recorded on the ride by a videographer, hundreds of pictures for marketing content and exposure to over 70,000 people through the Business Blueprint platform and Hands Across the Water. I've got a musician back home in Ireland to pro bono record a song for us for the cover song for the video. I'm trying to get a recording studio in the Midlands of Ireland to give us some recording time to make this really professional, and within the hope that the video will go viral back home, that we can put competition aside for 1 week and raise $100,000 together. We could make lines here, we could make headlines here with this. That's pretty much it, guys. I'd love to get you on board from here if you want to sign up. I will come out to you. We do a simple process of registration. You appoint 2 riders, then you can either get invoiced for a business cost, or you can donate $5,000 as the buy-in, and then we structure your team, and then basically it's on your 2 riders from then. Your company gets all the exposure, so Team Caribbean would have myself and 1 other in it, and we have to then raise the $5,000 each, which once I make the donation of $5,000 for my company buy-in. So yeah, that's it. We're going to try and get as many of you guys on board as possible, and as many individuals as well. Oh, and by the way, there's no cap on riders per team. It's a minimum of 2 people. So if I could get 4 or 5 my guys on board, I will, if it makes sense that I can do that at the time. So that's it. Get in touch with me. I'd love to come out and sit down with you and get you signed up, and let's all make a difference together. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.